Hello, bonjour. So before I get started into what I want to talk about today, I just want to remind everybody, March 12th, Cyberpunk. I am giving this away. I'm going to announce it March 12th. Sorry. So all you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment. That's all you have to do, and you're entered in. And just to let everybody know as well, it's not just a one-time thing. Every single after Friday, the March 12th, sorry, that Monday after that, I'm going to announce who is what my next thing is, and every Friday somebody's going to win something, and that's just my current subscribers. So if you stay subscribed, you're always entered into the contest. You don't have to do anything. So you're constantly entered. So eventually you will win something, and you could win multiple things. Who knows? Depending on how it goes, right? Obviously. So don't forget that you will win this, and you can't see it because I didn't point it right. There we go. All right, out of that way. Why it's okay to be angry at your NHL hockey team? I see this all the time. It's so frustrating. Being a Sens fan, I know what it's like to be frustrated at your team. Trust me. I know what it's like. I know how it feels. You want them to win. You want them to be the best, and you eventually want them to win the Stanley Cup. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. This goes for all fans, not just me, not just Sens fans. This goes for all 31. All fans of 31 teams, soon to be 32. It goes for everybody. They all want the exact same thing. You want them to win the Stanley Cup. That's the ultimate goal. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, let's get in the playoffs. No, it's always winning the cup. That's it. Um, I'm a part of 1,000 different Facebook groups. I don't know. I'm a little obsessed with it. I'm a part of obviously Sens groups. I'm a part of NHL groups. I'm a part of groups that you know what I mean. That even just talk about hockey. It doesn't matter. But I see a lot of. Not every group is like this. Trust me. But some groups are. Oh well, I want to be. Let's be positive when they lose, or like, oh well, we got to be positive all the time, and or excuses like, oh, why they suck? Oh, they don't suck. It's this or it's that. They're tired. Um, you know what? I've never known a team in the NHL, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, that have won the cup because they were positive. It doesn't happen, unfortunately. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying that's kind of just the way it is, right? I've never seen a team win that. So here's what I'm trying to say to everybody that is frustrated at their NHL hockey team. Buffalo Sabre fans are pretty bad, probably pretty frustrated right now. I could see that. Um, I don't even more worse than Sens fans, but anyways, they're obviously very frustrated right now. So it's okay to say that, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to explain to you why I think, and I can see why it's okay to be frustrated at that. Um, so saying stuff like the goalie sucks or change the coach and all that, it's normal. It's it's okay that you want to voice your opinion because you're frustrated. And people don't what people some fans don't seem to understand is that you spend your time and your effort and your money on merchandise and try to support the team in that way and cheer for them and buy tickets, and you're a true fan. You want them to win. So when they suck, and when they suck constantly, it's frustrating as hell, right? And I get it. But why is it I've never this whole notion of, well, let's be positive and let's sit there and say, oh, well, it's okay because all our boys tried our best, and you know what, it's in a league where our best isn't good enough. It's you're not going to win anything like that. That's not how teams win Stanley Cups. It's okay, we didn't win the Stanley Cup this year. How do we get better to win it next year? And being positive and saying to the team, oh, you tried your best. No, unfortunately, that's not the way it works. It's just not. It's not. And there's nothing wrong with being frustrated. There's nothing wrong saying I want to fire the coach. There's nothing wrong with that. I've done it. Everybody, don't get me wrong. Most fans have done it. You've done it. I'm sure. There's nothing wrong with it. You just want your team to be better. That's all it is, and that's all it's about. I just don't understand why people say that and they say, "Oh, don't talk about our team like that. We're gonna kick you off the Facebook group because you're being negative." And I'm like, "So what? I'm being negative. I don't care. What does it matter to you? I'm frustrated. I don't think the coach is a good coach. I don't think the goalie. I think the goalie sucks. Whatever team that you like, right? And maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe there's other problems. We don't know everything. Always. And anything with fans, I'm sure there's a million things that go on behind the scenes. There could be a million things. Look at the Boston Bruins, for instance. The Boston Bruins have been winning. They didn't win for 40 years. They sat there, didn't win a thing. But yet, the fans, I'm sure it's not like they had no fans anymore. Their fans were still there. They won the cup. 2011. They won the cup. Boom. Done. Okay. So that's exactly what happens. I mean, unfortunately, look at the Leafs. I know I don't like the Leafs. I'm a big thing, even though I don't really care, to be honest. But, the rivalries. But 67. The fans have been waiting since 67. That's a long time. But you know what? There's a million Leaf fans out there. And they all complain. When they lose, they say, fire everybody. But you know what? They're still there. It doesn't mean because you're frustrated and you say, "Oh, I hate this and this," and you say bad things. It just means you're passionate. You're passionate about your team. You want them to win, and there's nothing wrong with that. Somebody comes to me, or I see it on Facebook, says my team sucks, my goalie sucks, the organization is terrible, blah 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 blah. But the big thing is, this is the big thing that I tell everybody: you're always a fan. I don't care what you say. It doesn't matter. You're always that fan. Even if you don't, let's say you don't watch a couple games because you can't take it anymore. But it doesn't mean you're not a fan. You're not a fan of that team. And that's what I want to say to people. You always stick by them, no matter. It's like a marriage, right? Like you're supposed to stick by your partner, whether they're crying on the ground constantly or whatever, right? But you stick with them, because you're a true fan. You do love this team. You love your home team or whoever that you love. You love them and you'll stick by them. For me, I don't care if they're bad the rest of my life. I don't care. I'm a fan. I will never change. It'll never happen. This is my team. My heart's in it. It'll never ever change, no matter what. When I moved, I live near Toronto now. When I moved, I used to live in Ottawa. A lot of my friends jokingly said, "Oh, you're gonna become a Leafs fan now, huh? Oh yeah, oh, good luck being a Leafs fan." And I've never been a bigger Sens fan in my life. I've been here 8 years. It's never changed. Not even close. I grew up in Ottawa. That's where my home is. That's where my heart is, right? So that's the difference, right? I've seen fans, and I have a friend that when I came here, I met him. He was a Sens fan, and I said, "Oh, awesome! Great Sens fan to have nearby. I can hang out and watch games." And then all of a sudden, Sens start sucking, because this is back when Sens were okay. They were better than the Leafs, and now the Leafs are, top dog now. All of a sudden, no, I'm not a Sens fan anymore. I'm a Leafs fan. I'm sorry. I lost all respect for him. I'm sorry. I don't understand how you can do that. If you're a Leaf fan, you're a Leaf fan. If you're a Sens fan, you're a Sens. If you're a Habs fan, you're a Habs fan. I can respect that. I can completely respect that, but I don't understand how you can just change your mind. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, as I was saying, this is kind of going on a big rant. My big thing is you have to stick with your team. That's what it is. I don't care. I hate when people say, "Oh, stop being so negative and this and that." I'm like, I can be negative if I want. I'm allowed to be negative. I spend my money, right, on my team, and I buy tickets, I buy the swag, I buy everything. I'm a true fan. I love my team. So there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm really tired. I'm getting really sick and tired of people like that saying you have to be positive and blah, blah, blah. It's enough with that. So don't worry about it, okay? It's also why I have a new tagline now. Sends till the end. And that's perfect. I think it's beautiful. Rhymes too. Not many teams you can do that. Sends till the end. I love it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something a little bit from this video. And hopefully some people can be a little more respectful when they hear people complaining about their team. It's normal. It's human. It's a normal human emotion. Right? Doesn't mean you don't love the team. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in a couple days.